for joining us. I'm Gigi Stone Woods. The Florida postal worker who flew a gyrocopter on the lawn of the U.S. Capitol faces 4 years in prison. Doug Hughes made his first court appearance this afternoon, a day after he stunned the nation and sparked a massive security response by zipping around undetected in his aircraft. He's charged with operating an unregistered aircraft and violating national airspace. Hughes said he wanted to deliver letters to Congress to draw attention to campaign finance reform. Hughes was released on his own reconnaissance and is free to return home to Florida. But he has to check in weekly with authorities in Tampa beginning next week. After he appeared in court, I spoke with CBS News' Paula Reid in Washington, who was in the courtroom.
Well, Mr. Hughes entered the courtroom wearing a puffy blue Postal Service jacket. He was unrestrained, but he was escorted by the marshals as he was in custody. And when he got to the defense table, he actually needed headphones to be able to hear the judge. That's very unusual, because the judge isn't that far from him, so it says he doesn't have very good hearing. Now, he was charged with 2 offenses: knowingly operating an unregistered aircraft and also violating national defense airspace. He has been released subject to some conditions. He can go back to Tampa, but he cannot come to the District of Columbia. He absolutely cannot come near the White House or near the Capitol. And the Department of Justice also asked that he be banned from operating any kind of flying vehicles at all.
Now, imagine that security wants to set some sort of precedence. They don't want to ever repeat this again or have another security snafu like they've had in the past. So is it likely that he could get prison time?
Well, under these charges, he's eligible to face tens of thousands of dollars in fines and up to 4 years in prison. Now, it's highly unlikely that just as a deterrent, they would send a man of his age to federal prison. So the odds are that something will be worked out, some sort of plea agreement. Again, he wasn't trying to hurt anybody. He was just trying to deliver these letters. They don't want to encourage this kind of behavior. So my guess is they'll work out some kind of plea, but it is unlikely that they would send him to federal prison.
Okay, well, one of his goals was to hijack the news cycle, and he was at least temporarily successful at that. Paula Reid, thanks.
Thank you.